All right, everybody, welcome back. So my most recent video, I showed you guys how to defeat the bronze dungeon boss, the slider, and how you had to use pickaxes to defeat him. I did that with the Zenyte armor, which is about the equivalent of iron, and it was relatively simple, costed me about 2 to 3 Zenyte pickaxes, so if I were you, I would probably go in with maybe 4 just to be safe. And in today's video, I'm going to be actually showing you how to not only defeat, but I'm mostly actually going to be going through a walkthrough of the silver dungeon. As you can see, it is quite common. There's one there, one there, one there. But yeah, I want to get right into it. So the first thing is actually going to be showing the easiest way to get over there is to get yourself some blue air cloud and a bunny. Because as you might know, bunnies let you hop around as long as you hold space. So they are definitely super useful when it comes to getting to this silver dungeon. The next thing is that I've actually gone out and gotten myself some gravitite helm, basically full gravitite gear as well as a gravitite sword. I'm also going to be bringing with me my flame sword that I had made last time. Some of the stuff that I had gone last time from our bronze dungeon boss. I fought another one just now that I'd found and got this lightning knife. And I will also be bringing with me some ambrosium shards. So as far as I know, the swords and regular kinds of weapons do work against the silver dungeon boss. So you don't need all the pickaxes, which is why I just have this holy stone one in case I see anything I need. But yeah, so getting right into it, as I mentioned, I find the easiest way to get there would be to place a blue air cloud, hop right on it, and just use your bunny and holding space to glide all the way over. And as you can see, it's actually made to what is almost a similar block to what was in the bronze dungeon, except here it is much more of a, of a goldish color, and it cannot be mined at this point. Some of the exterior can be mined, but the entrance, you'll have to go and fly around kind of, but it's always surrounded by this cloud. And if you don't know, the way cloud works actually is you only fall through one. So if there's 2 layers of cloud, you won't fall all the way through. But anyways, just thought I'd mention that. And this is the entrance. So the silver dungeon is almost laid out a bit like a maze. Sorry, I have gravitite armor on at the moment, actually, which means I jump extra high, in case you didn't know, when you have a full set of gravitite. So maybe I should have given myself one different one, but it makes you jump really high, higher than if you had the bunny, but you can't get the floating feature. Moving on, though. So it's almost like a maze, and there are 3 levels. So to find the boss, you actually usually have to go all the way up to the 3rd level, and then down 2 levels through a separate staircase. So there's staircases on each level that bring you to the next, and then there's going to be one long one that goes all the way down to the boss. Now there is a requirement before you actually beat the boss, and as you may have seen, just like in the bronze dungeon, sometimes when you walk around on these spaces, these Valkyries actually appear. So this is what makes it really difficult. In fact, these can be difficult to defeat, but you have to kill 10 of these, and they will each drop 1 medallion, and you need 10 medallions to actually even begin to face off against the boss. The last thing to mention here is just like any other dungeon, we've got these chests here that may be a pain, but I will simply, so let's see, I'm going to organize my inventory probably like this. Got some food, all my weapons. Can try out the Valkyrie lance, by the way. Didn't get to see exactly how it works, but powerful weapon with extended reach, so that's always something nice to see. So yeah, we can go through this, check all the chests. Some of them will be real, some of them will be fake, just like before. This one's fake. Hopefully the one next to it is real, but there's no guarantee. Nope. And yeah, let me fight off. I will come back once I've found one of them, and we will fight them off. Alright, so here we go. I have found a Valkyrie, and we're going to try to fight it here with my Gravitite gear. You'll see they do a lot of damage if you get hit. Even there, I ended up taking, boy, quite a beating. So you will need lots of Ambrosium to heal up. You know, even my armor might end up taking a beating. But as you can see here, we get a victory medal, and we're going to end up needing, as I mentioned, 10 of these. So I'm going to cut this again just in a sec after I defeat him. And I'll come back once I have 10 victory medals, and we will go defeat the boss. Alright guys, I am back. I finally got the 10 medallions, and it ended up taking me multiple hours. I was mistaken in my last video. This boss is significantly more difficult. I've got full Gravitite armor and swords, and part of the reason why it took so long was I'm not sure if this is a glitch with my game or just how it's supposed to work, but every time I died, my items seemed to disappear, despite, you know, the despawn time not expiring or anything like that. But I've got everything now. I had to resuit back up with some Gravitite, and I brought a bunch more stuff with me. So hopefully if I die here, I can come back and use that. But I did lose my Phoenix bow and just all the stuff I'd gotten from dungeons, because I just didn't have time to go conquer more dungeons. But now we can finally fight this Valkyrie over here with the golden sword. And when you beat her, you end up unlocking whatever's in here, which is just another chest. The items aren't necessarily better. The only one who seems to have better items is the gold boss, but still, we're going to give this a try. So because we have 10 medallions now, we should be able to attack her. Okay, so we have to give it to her, and now we can attack her, and I'll keep this stake with me. And you know what? I might place some of these because I do not take fall damage with my armor. So it may just be useful to just have a few platforms. I'm not actually sure how much this is gonna help. I'm guessing she can probably fly, but so I can do something like this. Alright, I guess we should go and attack. Oh boy. See, the funny thing is, because this is such a wide open room and she's not jumping at you like the other Valkyries, she's actually easier, from what I'm seeing so far. I don't know where she went though. Oh boy. I also had to make some more healing stones. You know, it's also funny because the Gravitite armor launches her into the air every time I land a hit, making it much harder for her to hit me until she teleports away. Which is why it's so useful, again, in this wide open room. Although I can tell that my armor is going to be damaged soon, and then I won't have the fall damage reduction. So I'll have to go grab my replacement set from the chest in a sec. Which is why I put it in here, for those wondering. Oh, Lord. Yeah, she's definitely not easy, that's for sure. But like I said, it does seem to be going better than it did with the other Valkyries. They would gang up on me. Losing my items was a pain, because as you saw, the best way to get here was to literally use a bunny and these air clouds. So in general, it was quite a pain. I'm glad I had some Gravitite still left. You know, because I've been playing intermittently, you know, between the years that I stopped recording. Not heavily, obviously, just mining and stuff sometimes. See now, where is she? Okay. So you can't sprint either, which makes it kind of difficult because of this version, but you will actually be able to sprint if you play the version that you downloaded from my tutorial. Oh, there we go. So we seem to get her gold sword, which does nothing, and then we also get a silver key. So let's go, oh, I guess it opens up here, and see what we unlocked. Okay, some blue gummy, an invisibility cloak, that seems nice, a shovel, and a lightning sword. That I'm really excited about. So if you don't know, if you hit B in whatever dimension you are, you will get the book of lore for that dimension. You can actually go and check out what this all does. So use it in your cloak slot, makes you invisible. That's really nice. This Valkyrie shovel, a powerful shovel, which once belongs to the Valkyrie, so it just has extended reach. And this lightning sword, a sword imbued with the power of lightning, which is really, really cool. So this is something that even in today's Minecraft with enchantments, you actually would not be able to get. Again, you could probably put that on a trident, but I have to say that is really neat. So I'm just going to take my stuff, and yeah, I think for now, we can end this video here. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm going to be cutting out the hours of, time it took me to actually get everything I needed prepped and end up getting all of those medals. I think one more tip as a strategy is try to fight the Valkyries one-on-one, and every time you get a medal, you should have a chest somewhere outside that you store them in, because I did end up losing about 4 at one point when I died and the items disappeared. So definitely having the strategy of having a chest somewhere, because the things I put in chests, I don't know if you had seen or if I'm going to cut it out, but I put a few things, my inventory was full, those remained. So definitely use that strategy, and at the very least get yourself a gravitite sword so that you can hit the Valkyrie into the air. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this useful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out. Hopefully in one of my upcoming videos, I'll be showing you how to defeat the gold boss, and then you will have conquered the Aether, and the rest will be up to you. Take care and have a great week.